Hello, 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 and we are now going to do a reaction to the Masters of the Universe trailer. So let's watch.
Not long ago, when times were simpler, this was a healthy breakfast.
Well, this this reminds me of the 90s. If you ever grew up in the 90s, a lot of the people now YouTube in year 2025 and YouTube's now already prevalent in people's life. But when you were in the 90s, you had the Saturday morning cartoons, and you had your breakfast cereal, and you sat down there and you waited for your 7:30 or 8 o'clock, and you had something like He-Man come on, and that was your Saturday morning cartoon. Nowadays everything's on demand, so you don't have to wake up so early. But back in the 90s, yeah, in the 80s and 90s, that was it, man. It was everyone's jam. So this is back to a simpler time.
This was a powerful workout. And this was a hero. Perhaps now more than ever, we need that kind of hero again.
I know I was going to wind this because this looks pretty decent. That was a start. Like this whole thing right here, we're gonna have a little bit of a problem where it starts to look like Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, you have your little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We see how this goes, because this could end up being like a Guardians of the Galaxy light, where they had the Guardians of the Galaxy template and they use that in the form of He-Man. So let's replace Star-Lord with He-Man, and they play off of that. We'll see how it works. We'll see how it works. That was a very short trailer, but we'll see how it works, because this could be really good or it could be really bad, and people will say it could be a situation where you watch He-Man and when it does come out, it'd be like, well, this just felt like Guardians of the Galaxy with the characters replaced with the He-Man characters. So it needs to find its own identity within the film niche. Because we looked at that Supergirl movie for the trailer for that. That looked like it was directed by James Gunn. It isn't, but it had the James Gunn feel about it. And that's what we don't want to happen with He-Man, where we watch He-Man and we felt like, was this directed by James Gunn? And I feel that might be something that may be a problem with He-Man. It needs to escape that niche. That's what it needs to escape, that little James Gunn niche where you have your ensemble of characters. But we'll see. Anyway, that's my reaction to the very, very short He-Man trailer. I'm out. Like and subscribe.